Watch the Chew. She's one of their illustrious family members. Carla Hall is here. She cooks with love, and seeing her is always a delight. How are you?
I'm good, Sissy. It's so great to see you.
You're so sweet. Because, I don't get to see all my friends that I love in this world, except at gatherings like this.
Well, that's why I think everybody wants to come.
Yeah.
Because we're all in our own little worlds.
Sure.
And this is truly where I think East meets West.
Yes.
And we get to come together and see everybody and talk. And honestly, I have to do it before the night parties because I can't even.
There's lots of ways methods to this madness out here.
Yes.
And it's hard enough. You're from New York. You come out to the West Coast. You probably walked out of a hot TV set to be here. When you got here, though, do you try to relax a little bit?
Yeah, I do.
Enjoy it.
I do. I try to relax. I get up really early.
Enjoy it.
I'm up at 5 a.m.
I know.
Because it's 8
Because
o'clock.
we are, yes.
And then I walk around. It is just so beautiful. And you're like pinching yourself, am I really here?
Yeah.
And then it helps you to relax. You're listening to the waves.
Yeah. Such an amazing place.
Amazing.
All right, you've got the TV career with a bullet. Tell me, you guys have really eased in to your show now. This will be starting your third season in the fall?
Third season in the fall.
Third season in the fall. All systems are go, right, for the show?
I don't know. We haven't
Really?
really heard. I don't think we hear until
You don't hear, okay.
May and June.
Okay, you don't hear until then.
But with an educated guest, and I don't know if I can even say this,
Right.
I think we'll be back for
I
the
would
third
imagine.
season.
Well, there are some things that are changing in the day part, it looks like, over at ABC. But the Chew, you really have found your niche. How would you say the show has adjusted as it's matured? Like, how have you tweaked it?
That's a really good question. I think in the beginning we were trying to pack so much into the show, and we were so frenetic. The energy was so frenetic, and we just wanted it to work.
Right.
But then the second season, we knew each other. We're just relaxing into whatever quirks we have as people, and then as a group, and then we're trying to give people tips on how to cook really simple dishes, how to do a simple dish affordably, and just actually talk more about food and as it relates to pop culture and whatever's in the news.
Well, it seems that, there's always a food way in.
Yes.
To everything, like the Army, most of us, we travel on our stomachs,
Yes.
So tell me what you've learned, from a food standpoint on the show. How has it sort of changed your thinking? And you've got your book, Cooking with Love. Was it influenced by what you've learned on the show as a broadcaster?
I mean, for sure. The thing is, you have 5 different people. You have 3 chefs, me, Michael Simon, and Mario, and you have Clinton Kelly and Daphne Oss, both who cook at home,
right?
But they also bring something else to the table. So what I see, you have 5 different perspectives, and what tells you that there is more than one way to do everything. And I think that is the most powerful way to approach this show.
I love that.
So Michael will do something. I'm like, oh wow, I never thought about doing that.
I love that.
And then you're like, I'm so gonna borrow that. So in my first book, I said, Michael did it this way, and I loved it, and I adapted it to this recipe.
Right. I love that, and I think that as a home cook myself, I love other perspectives, and what I like about the show is that I can go there and be doing whatever it is I'm doing and half with you for a minute and then away and then come back, and then I just get that little nugget.
Yes.
That little thing, and I go, that's such a good idea. But I mean, I have been in the broadcast business, so it's interesting when you speak about the 5 personalities, because frankly, that's a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot.
You don't know until you know.
Exactly. And Mario says it best when he says, we're 5 roommates that seriously he would not have chosen.
Exactly.
And it works.
Exactly. It's like you got to the dorm room and that's who's over in the other twin bed.
Yes.
Well, before we lose you, let's talk a little bit more about Cooking with Love. Your childhood upbringing, your culinary, your own kitchen memories, how much of that's in the book?
Everything. It's all this particular book, and I'm working on my second book, but this book is all about growing up in the South in Nashville, Tennessee, Sunday suppers at my grandmother's house, all of those stories. I mean, actually, I see people now and they say they actually read the book like a novel, and now they're going back and cooking the recipes. I mean, total personal
Love it.
stories about a boyfriend that jilted me for a girlfriend. I mean, there's all in there, but that's when I fell in love with food.
It's, you know, the book is Lost in Love and What I Wore, and what I ate.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because you would remember the meal associated with it.
Yes.
And I'm just looking at your incredible style that you have, and you got that eyeglass thing going on.
Yes.
I love that look.
Thank you.
How many pairs of eyeglasses do you have?
I have 9 pairs that I rotate. And I am so lazy when it comes to contacts and sticking my
Right.
finger in my eye. And I do have contacts. When I realized that I wasn't going to wear them, I said, okay, I'm going to pick out my glasses like I pick out a necklace or earrings.
Love it. It's an accessory. Well,
Yes.
I think you and Jeffrey Zakarian should get together
Yes, Jeffrey.
and start your eyeglass line.
Yes, Jeffrey.
You heard it here first on genConnect. Great to see you, Carla.
Really great
Enjoy
to
your
see
food
you.
and wine at Pebble Beach.
Thank you.
Good to see you.